I did make the canvas a little bit bigger because I wanted to add more of a background to it, if that makes sense. I might have to end the stream a little bit early today because I'm going out with my family members to do something. What exactly I'm doing, I don't know. This was sprung on me last minute, and I'm sorry. But it also might happen tomorrow and Sunday as well, which I'm sorry about that. Anyways, let's get back into it. Which song was Come on. Yep. It says Tommy is freaking Bilbo. Is Bilbo not part of it? It is? Okay. Give me a sec. How's that? Is that better? Go any lower and there's not going to be any music. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Well, how are you doing today, Dave? I banned you because of what you said, and what you said could be taken out of context really, really poorly. You always gotta watch what you say, because sometimes people don't. I know you were joking, but sometimes people don't read them as jokes. Sometimes people don't actually read them as jokes. Dude, you were literally joking about someone dying. Like jumping on a freaking cliff. But don't pull the wholesome act on me. That wasn't wholesome. Just because you joke about it doesn't mean people can misunderstand the text. You gotta watch what you say. Because some people will end up taking things a lot more literally than people think. Haven't completed what, the techno wallpaper? No, I've completed it. No, I'm still working on it. That's why I'm working on it now. That's why I'm working on it now, because I haven't worked on it. I only work on it when I do certain things on stream. I only tend to work on them on stream, because I think it's fun to watch people in the process of making it. And it's boring, like when they do behind the scenes stuff, like unless it's like grinding or something. When it's like, so when it comes to like video games and stuff, if I have to like grind for something, then yeah, I will, I'll do that off camera, but when it's like, comes to like drawing and stuff, I'll do that on stream. Or on camera, I guess. Let me make the brush actually a lot smaller. I don't like how big it is right now. Yeah. See how long this lasts. Oh, no. Really? What? No, my mic's not muted. I'm just very quiet. I often don't tend to talk when I'm concentrating on things, which is a bad streamer habit. And I would have somebody with me here, but all my friends are like night owls and they sleep most of the day. And the ones that do get up have jobs and stuff. Okay. Well, if I turn my mic up and... Hold on. Alright, how's that? Is that better now? Yeah? Okay. Cool. But yeah, I tend to be very quiet on stream. I don't mean to be. Because I just focus and it's hard for me to really interact with things or comment on things when I have really nothing to comment about. Which is why I have like my chat pulled up on screen so I can actually interact with people. And honestly, when it comes to ADHD, I can focus like really well on certain things. Or like I can intensely focus on something and it's freaking. It can be very helpful. We gotta create some sort of content. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I don't know. I like tend to sweat like so much. Like it's just become a thing in my house where I literally sweat to the point where like nobody wants to touch me. But with the panda points. Hey, good for you. Yeah, I think the person at first currently. I think the person at first currently is somebody who watches my streams after they broadcast. Which honestly, I'm fine with that, but at the same time, I'm like, why don't you come hang out with me? Dan too. Major? Are you talking about Major? I didn't ban Major. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't ban Major. I haven't banned Major. No, I haven't banned him. He's still able to come. Still able to come chat. Like, I literally just checked his, just checked if he was banned, and he's not. He should be good. He's not timed out, he's not banned. Unless Twitch did something, which I highly doubt. Or did something to his account. He should be fine to talk. It might be because he's not verified. Well, I mean, you could watch YouTube. There's always that. Go watch a Sneak video. I've been watching a lot of Sneak recently. Pretty cool, chill dude. I quite like his content actually. I mean, you could watch Squid Game if you're allowed. You don't know what Squid Game is? Or are you just pulling my leg? the Netflix show? The what thing? What did PewDiePie do now? Yeah. I've been meaning to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it's really good. Not interested in that. I have a bit of... Of course he played Roblox. Okay, Roblox I don't understand. Like, what's the hype around Roblox? Why is it so popular? I think I've never personally played it myself. I don't understand the hype. Yeah, I guess it's true. I guess it's true that the bugs are kind of funny. But at the same time, it's like, but if it's all bugs, why are so many people still playing it? Like, I don't understand. And my sisters are absolutely obsessed with it. I don't watch PewDiePie personally. He's okay. He's a pretty good guy. I just don't really like his content personally. It's not my personal take. Hello! Nothing much. Where... Is it gonna be chat drama now? Why did you... make my mic louder? It's as loud as it can go right now, guys. My throat is a little sore today. I can take off... Hold on. How's that? Is that better? Yes? No? Maybe? Potentially? Okay. Okay, cool. It wasn't... It wasn't Mori that got you banned. It was you yourself who got you banned. Don't blame others for your actions. You're the one that chose to say for them to jump off a building. That's your choice of words. My name? No.
somebody not read the rules? Somebody didn't read the rules. Ay, caramba. And yes, I do count that as a sex joke. So no, you cannot do that. Seriously. Can make a bunch of rules and they have to become more creative in what they do. It's absolutely insane. Some people never learn, I guess. Alright, see how this looks on overlay. Probably not, but I won't allow that on my stream, so. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I like how dark and brooding it is. To see where... To pretty much just like, see how far I can go for this. And if I finish this, or I finish Philza himself, I'm going to start working on a background. Which is why I made the canvas a little bit bigger. Or off stream, so yeah. Oh yeah, fun story about yesterday. My house almost burnt down yesterday. So that was fun. A cat, so we have an electric oven or stove that, like, you can just press, like, a button and, like, the top will turn on. Like, you have to press a bunch of settings and stuff to get it to turn on properly. But it'll eventually, like, turn on. Yeah, what ended up happening is that a cat walked over the stove, and we had, like, a bunch of boxes and stuff on it. A cat walked over the stove and turned the oven on, and, like, nobody noticed until the smoke alarm went off, and my mom was the only one home at the time. This all happened while I was at school. And she thought it was nothing, but she went downstairs to check anyways. The fire, like, it burnt. We have a permanent, like, scorch mark in our stove now. And, like, we can see where the cabinet was starting to melt. I don't know why I'm using hand gestures when I don't even have a camera. But yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, my mom's dish got so hot. It had our supper, or what was going to be our supper in it. It literally exploded. I'm not joking. It exploded and shattered into a million pieces. the stuff that was in the bowl was on fire as well. And what ended up happening is that my mom had to grab like a little dish, like a little pot dish, because we don't have a fire extinguisher in our house. And she filled it up with water and just had to dump it over the flames while all that was going on. Needless to say, we're fine. But I'm fine, we're fine, everything's fine. No, my mom didn't get injured. She's okay. Luckily, she's all good. Everything's fine. Everybody's safe. As soon as the alarm went off, all the cats scattered. I think most of them came down to my room, which is unsurprising. But yeah, that was fun to come home to and hear the story of that. Bit insane. It's funny because we actually had a fire drill in journalism before that even happened. It's like, yesterday was just a weird day. It was weird. There were so many things that just went on. It's kind of insane. Yeah, nobody got hurt. Everybody's fine. Luckily. Oh yeah, and I got the music all. I keep forgetting. I meant to do this before, but I got like the little music thing. Little music all set up, so you guys can see what's actually playing. Like see the album cover and the artist. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I just couldn't figure out how. I just managed to do it, so yay! Now you guys can see what music I'm listening to. Yeah, I don't have any other interesting stories. That was the first time something like that really happened to me and my family. So that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. Well, it was pretty hot actually. Like fire's hot and stuff, but you know. Ironically, the food that was supposed to be your dinner was a crisp. Like that's the name of the food. It was an actual crisp. But we couldn't eat it because it was literally burnt into a crisp. Like it was burnt, like it was black, like we couldn't eat it. We had to throw it out. Which I think is very funny that the crisp turned into a crisp. It made itself a pun, which is just amazing on its own. Yeah, but I'm still taking it as a joke. I timed you out because you made a dick joke, a sex joke. Oh yeah, I find it funny because, like, it was solved before I got home. And like my mom literally like put the fire out, left it, and then went back to doing her schoolwork. Like she didn't clean up like the mess or anything. She literally had to go back to doing school because she is a student. We have a so she grabbed her like I don't know if it's with all rice cookers, but she has a little uh but our rice cooker has like a little bucket thing where you put like the rice and the water in, or like the basin, or I guess whatever you want to call it. So she filled that up and then just dumped it on. She did that like a couple times. Till the fire was out. Like obviously she turned off the stove. Her first thought was putting a towel over it, but she's like, it's not a grease fire, so I can't do that. And we don't have a fire extinguisher, so she's like, well, water then I guess would work. And good thing I'm in the kitchen, where most people get water. Oof. That sounds like that would hurt. Too close to a fire? Somebody farted too badly? Which actually happened to me once. My mom actually farted really badly and it burnt my nose hairs. Worship differently? Differently how? Wait, what do you mean? What? Okay. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. That's terrible. Man, people can be so reckless sometimes. How old were you when that happened? Yeah, I'd hope somebody would take you to the hospital. That's scary. It's like a suppressed memory. Are they a good friend now? Yeah, because I can imagine that, burning to death is probably not a fun thing to do. Well, that's good. You want to keep those kind of friends around. Those are the good kind of friends. Yeah, I imagine that would be. Ironically, I don't think anyone has ever lived to tale to do it. Yeah, I can imagine that it probably left some scars. And honestly, scars are okay. Yeah. Poor hair. Yeah, I can imagine you would be. Yeah, I can imagine that I wouldn't be able to grow back the same. It just grow back different. Whether it's a good or bad thing, it's up to you. As long as they're not inappropriate. If they're inappropriate, then you can't tell them. Well, then go ahead. Okay. Oh no. Ooh. Oof. 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 I'd be pissed about that too. I'd be pissed about that. He doesn't know. Does he just think he lost it? he finds out that not gonna be fun. That's not gonna be fun. That's not gonna be fun to find out. Probably. Yeah, but like actually though. I mean, you probably should at least still tell him. I mean, then you wouldn't have that, like, guilt on your mind at all. Because I know that's not fun to have. Well, not now. You don't have to tell him now. Yeah, I'd suggest you probably should do that. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, I missed a couple spots when blurring. Or when blending, I guess. I've lost several things. One of my parents' things? True. It's kind of like the same thing with like grudges and stuff. Ooh. I like that. That looks cool. Sorry, now Undertale's music playing and that's all I'm gonna be able to think now. Or not Undertale, it's Deltarune. like... but Phil's is not even that old. Like, 30 honestly is not that old. Let's be honest, people. You got a lot more years. Yeah, I know. I don't know. You're on the internet. I don't know who... Man, I don't even know what you look like. I'm saying that old because, honestly, most people think that's old, but that's not old. Like, nowadays, that's actually pretty young. Oh, no, wait, it had to be this one. Yeah, that's not bad. Like, Sneak is 25. That's not old. My brain is going blank. Hold on. Give me a quick sec. Yeah, so you're around the same height as Sneak. Dude, I'm 17. I'm 2 years older than you. That's not old. 21 is not old. I mean, to be fair, when you look at my family line, like, my great-grandma died when she was, like, oh, I think she was 92 when she passed away, and she was in pretty good condition, actually. Like, she wasn't in the greatest shape, but she was in pretty good for her age. Like, I have several family members who've lived longer than that and are still kicking around. Yeah. Some people just keep kicking. Which, I mean, it isn't a bad thing. Good for her. Wow, that's actually pretty old. That's actually really old. Good for her. Like, people can live into insane lifespans. Yeah, fair. add another extra layer. Just because I want to get the eyes a little bit more shaded. Like that. Oh yeah, and I found the song that was causing me so many copyright issues. So I just took it out of the playlist. It was a rainy day, if you were wondering. Which is sad, because that's such a good song. Weird thing is, it didn't get copyrighted on the stream, where I played Night in the Woods. Which is weird, because you think it would, but it didn't. I'm sorry to hear that, dude.